Away from there now, let's go to Southern Africa, where more than 4,500 learners in Zimbabwe dropped out of school due to pregnancy, including at least 150 in primary school in 2023. This is according to statistics disclosed by Minister of Primary and Secondary Education, Edgar Moyo, during a parliamentary session on Wednesday. The Zimbabwe Ministry of Education collects and collates such data on an annual basis. Therefore, for the year ending December 2023, 4,557 girls dropped out of school due to pregnancy, the majority of these, more than 3,000, being from rural schools. The high number of teenage pregnancies continues in the country despite the enactment of laws that outlaw sex with minors who are below 18. To discuss this, we're joined by Linah Ruparanganda, a lecturer in the Department of Social Work, Arrupe, Jesuit University, Chairperson for the Board of Trustees, Institute of Women Social Workers in Zimbabwe. Good morning and thanks for joining us here on News Now. What are the current statistics on teenage pregnancy and school dropouts in Zimbabwe, and how have these trends changed over recent years?
Oh, thank you very much for having me on this platform. So you realize that in the past decade, that is, we are talking of from around 2010 to around 2020, we saw as Zimbabwe a steady decrease in the number of school dropouts in general, and also resulting from child pregnancies or adolescent pregnancies. But starting 2020, the achievements that had been gained have started to deteriorate, with an increase starting to be realized in the number of school dropouts as a result of teenage pregnancy. So as of 2023 alone, at least more than 4,500 learners in Zimbabwe have been reported to have dropped out of school due to pregnancy. And the majority of these, around 3,944, being from rural backgrounds. So indeed, it has become a cause of concern and a worry.
All right, Mrs. Ruparanganda, I'd like you to highlight for us some of the factors that contribute to teen pregnancy. In your experience, what cultural attitudes or practices contribute to the normalization of teenage pregnancy in some of these communities?
So you will realize that there are a number of multiple factors, and some of these, while they are related to cultural issues and also religious beliefs and values, we still have some other issues that we are grappling with as a country, like the prevailing economic recession, which has led to poverty, unemployment, and also depletion of family savings. And in the rural areas, basically because of climate change, there's been a fall in agricultural productivity, which also means families do not have much in terms of savings. So we have a lot of children being left alone without any parental guidance as parents try to migrate to other locations in search of better income so that they can support the families. So children are left without supervision and care, and this also is rooted in our cultural beliefs and values, where the moment you become a teenager, you are seen as an adult and you can start to take care of your siblings. And in essence, when we then look at the girl child, the African patriarchal traditional values and systems have always seen the girl child's roles centering around providing social care within the home environment. So when parents then migrate to try and, supplement household income, the burden is left on the girl child to then take up the family roles. They are without any supervision, exposing them to other factors and vulnerable situations such as drug and substance abuse. And so it's a whole lot that is then exposing these children. When parents are away, children are also given access to phones where they then use
All right.
instead of just using, okay, that's fine.
Okay, all right. I mean, thank you so much for shedding light on that as well. Well, we look forward to getting an update on what the current situation would be. But thank you for your time and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Right.